Okay, good morning, student. Today I am going to discuss with you regarding intersection of solid. Intersection of solid is used to find out the intersecting surface of two different solids. This is used to find out the exact shape of two different solid to be merged together. As you know that we have different solid, some solid having flat base and flat face like cube, prism, pyramid, whereas some solid which have flat surface as well as curved face like cylinder, cone. One of the important aspects that I want to discuss with you is when two solids are merged together, what will be the intersecting curve? There are conditions. The first condition, when two flat surfaces are joined together or intersect together, the intersecting curve will be straight in nature. Whereas if one of the solid is in circular in nature and another solid is in flat in nature, the intersecting curve is in smooth in nature. So let's start with the problem where two solid objects having flat faces as well as bases are merged together. So here one of the problem is there. A square prism, side of base 50 mm and height 80 mm is resting on the HP on its base with all rectangular faces equally inclined to VP. It has a horizontal square hole of 30 mm side with its axis parallel to VP and 10 mm in front of the axis of the vertical prism. The flat faces of the hole are equally inclined to HP and VP. Draw the projection and show the line of intersection. So how to start with the problem? In this, first you have to draw the basic object. In this problem, the base object is what? A square prism of side 50 mm and height 80 mm, which is resting on HP with all its bases, with rectangular faces equally inclined to VP. So you have to draw the true shape first. As you know that when the object is resting on the HP, the true shape will be appeared in a top view. So the first step is to draw a square prism of side 50 mm in a top view here and define a notation like A, B, C, D, whereas the side AB and BC are equally inclined to HP and VP. After this, you have to project its front view as a rectangle with its faces A dash, B dash, C dash and a D dash. To mark a side view, again draw a vertical axis like x1, y1 with some distance apart from the top view as well as a front view. Project the side view from the top view. and define a notation like A double dash, B double dash, C double dash and D double dash. Later half, you have to draw a intersecting object. This intersecting object again having a 30 mm side, okay, and the axis of this hole is perpendicular to HP and VP. Okay. So when the axis of the hole or any object which is perpendicular to VP and HP, its true shape will be appeared in a side view. Okay, so here you have to draw another square of 30 mm side with axis of this square prism will be 10 mm apart from the axis of the main prism. Okay, give the notation 1 double dash, 2 double dash, 3 double dash and 4 double dash. Later on, you have to find out the intersection of this square prism with the main square prism. So let's start to find out the intersection of points 1 double dash, 2 double dash, 3 double dash and 4 double dash in a top view as well as in a side view. In a front view. Okay. So to start with the projection, so I will transfer my first point 1 double dash, 1 double dash and a 3 double dash in a top view, and I will now define as 1 and 3. Then as I got the points 1 and 3 in a top view, I will project these points in a front view and I will draw a horizontal projector from the side view to get the intersection of this projection with the vertical projectors from the top view, and I will define as 1 dash, 3 dash, 1 dash, 3 dash. Okay. Later on, I will transfer the point number 2 double dash first in a top view like 2, and I will transfer that point in a front view as a 2 dash from the horizontal projector 2 dash. Okay. We already transferred the point number 3. Okay, so we will transfer the point number 4 double dash. So 4 double dash will be there in a top view 4 dash. Okay, and this point will transfer in a front view like here 4 dash and 4 dash. Okay, here if I looking at the side view, we are getting 2 points. Why we are getting this 2 points? Because the faces A dash, C dash will cut this 1, 2, 3, 4 dash at point P double dash and Q double dash. So you have to find out that points. Okay, so because these points are the end points of the intersection curve. So we'll transfer this point P double dash and Q double dash in a first in a top view. Okay, and then in a front view. So here we got one more point like Q and P. Same points here we got P and Q. Okay. So you have to find out what will be the visible point and what will be the invisible point. Okay. When we are looking from the side view, the point 1 double dash, 2 double dash and 3 double dash are near to the observer. That's why it is clearly visible. So draw a dark line 1 dash, 2 dash, 2 dash and 3 dash. Okay. Again here for the left side, again 1 dash, 2 dash, 2 dash and 3 dash. Okay. Later on, This point number P, which is nearer to the observer as compared to the 4. So again draw, and here the hole is completely drilled. So we are getting a directly visible line 1P. 1P, that is what? 1 dash P dash, and 3 dash Q dash. Same for A dash 1 dash, Q dash 3 dash. Okay. Join P dash, join P dash 4 dash and 4 dash Q dash. Same for the left side also, P dash Q dash and 4 point. As this object is completely drilled, so the faces 1 will be invisible. So make a hidden like 1 dash 1 dash as well as 3 dash 3 dash. So here we got the intersection of prism with prism with the axis apart. Thanks for watching.